timers, your favorite story timer, Annie, and her best pal, E. And we're back.
Yippee! After so long, too.
Sorry, E. I should have been there earlier. So I hope you enjoyed your break, but today we're going to be back on another adventure with Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. Last time we left off with Harry saying that his scar was hurting after so long. Let's see what happens next. So, let's see, we left off on Hey, do you remember where we left off on?
No.
Really? We left off on Act 1, Scene 10, The Hogwarts Express. So if you have this book at home, why not go grab it so we can read together? Albus walks quickly along the busy train. He keeps his head down, trying to avoid attention. Rose, Albus, I've been looking for you. Albus, me? Why? Rose isn't sure how to phrase what she has to say. Rose, Albus, it's the start of the 4th year, and so the start of a new year for us. I want to be friends again. Albus, we were never friends. Rose, that's harsh. You were my best friend when I was 6. Albus, that was a long time ago. He makes to walk away. She pulls him into an empty compartment. Rose, have you heard the rumors? Big ministry raid a few days ago. Your dad apparently was incredibly brave. Albus, how do you always know about these things and I don't? True, I'm wondering the same thing. Rose, apparently the wizard they raided, Theodore Not, I think, had all sorts of artifacts that broke all sorts of laws, including, and this has got them all gooey, an illegal time turner, and quite a superior one at that. Albus looks at Rose, everything falling into place. Albus, a time turner? Dad found a time turner? Rose, shh, yes, I know. Great, right? Albus, you sure? Rose, entirely. Albus, now I have to find Scorpius. He walks down the train. Rose follows, still determined to say her piece. Rose, Albus! Albus turns decisively. Albus, who's told you that you have to talk to me? Rose, sprung. Okay, maybe your mom owled my dad, but only because she's worried about you. And I just think... Albus, leave me alone, Rose. Scorpius is sitting in his usual compartment. Albus enters first. Rose still tailing him. Scorpius, Albus! Oh, hello, Rose. What do you smell of? Rose, what do I smell of? Scorpius, no, I meant it as a nice thing. You smell like a mixture of fresh flowers and fresh bread. Rose, Albus, I'm here, okay, if you need me. Scorpius, digging desperately. I mean nice bread, good bread. Bread, what's wrong with bread? Rose walks away, shaking her head. Rose, what's wrong with bread? Albus, I've been looking for you everywhere. Scorpius, and now you found me, ta-da! I was hardly hiding. You know how I like to get on early. Stops people staring, shouting, writing Son of Voldemort on my trunk. That one never gets old. She really doesn't like me, does she? Albus hugs his friend, with fierceness. They hold for a beat. Scorpius is surprised by this. Okay, hello, have we hugged before? Do we hug? The two boys awkwardly dislocate. Albus, just a slightly weird 24 hours. Scorpius, what's happened in them? Albus, I'll explain later. We have to get off this train. There's a sound of whistles from off. The train starts moving. Scorpius, too late. The train is moving. Hogwarts ahoy! Albus, then we have to get off a moving train. E, do you think they'll get off the moving train?
I don't know. That sounds kind of risky.
It does, E. Trolley Witch. Anything from the trolley, dears? Albus opens a window and makes to climb out. Scorpius, a moving magical train. Trolley Witch, pumpkin pasty, cauldron cake. Scorpius, Albus Severus Potter, get that strange look out of your eye. Albus, first question, what do you know about the Triwizard Tournament? Scorpius happy. Ooh, a quiz. 3 schools pick 3 champions to compete in 3 tasks for 1 cup. What's that got to do with anything? Albus, you really are an enormous geek. You know that? Scorpius, yeah, huh? Albus, second question, why has the Triwizard Tournament not been run in over 20 years? Scorpius, the last competition included your dad and a boy called Cedric Diggory. They decided to win together, but the cup was a portkey, and they were transported to Voldemort. Cedric was killed. They canceled the competition immediately after. Albus, good. Third question, did Cedric need to be killed? Easy question, easy answer. No. The words Voldemort said were, kill the spare. The spare. He died only because he was with my father, and my father couldn't save him. We can. A mistake has been made, and we're going to right it. We're going to use a time turner. We're going to bring him back. Scorpius. Albus, for obvious reasons, I'm not a massive fan of time turners. Albus. When Amos Diggory asked for the time turner, my father denied they even existed. He lied to an old man who just wanted his son back, who just loved his son. And he did it because he didn't care, because he doesn't care. Everyone talks about all the brave things Dad did, but he made some mistakes too. Some big mistakes, in fact. I want to set one of those mistakes right. I want us to save Cedric. Scorpius. Okay, whatever was holding your brain together seems to have snapped. I agree. Albus. I'm going to do this. Scorpius. I need to do this. And you know as well as I do, I'll certainly mess it up if you don't come with me. Come on. He grins, and then disappears ever up. Scorpius hesitates for a moment. He makes a face, but he knows what he has to do, what he's going to do. He hoists himself up and disappears after Albus. Act 1, Scene 11. Roof, the Hogwarts Express. The wind whistles from all angles, and it's a furious wind at that, as a determined Albus and petrified Scorpius stand on the roof of a train. Scorpius. Okay, now we're on the roof of a train. It's fast, it's scary. This has been great. I feel like I've learned a lot about me, something about you, but... Albus, as I calculate it, we should be approaching the Vatican soon, and then it'll be a short hike to St. Oswald's home for old witches and wizards. Scorpius, the what? The where? Look, I'm as excited as you are to be a rebel for the first time in my life. Yay, train roof, fun. But now, oh. Scorpius sees something he doesn't want to see. Albus. The water will be extremely useful backup if our cushioning charm doesn't work. Scorpius. Albus, the Trolley Witch. Albus, you want a snack for the journey? Scorpius. No, Albus, the Trolley Witch is coming towards us. Albus. No, she can't be. We're on top of the train. Scorpius points Albus in the right direction, and now he can see the Trolley Witch, who approaches nonchalantly pushing her trolley. Trolley Witch. Anything from the trolley, dears? Pumpkin pasty, chocolate frog, cauldron cake? Albus. Oh. Trolley Witch. People don't know much about me. They buy my cauldron cakes, but they never really notice me. I don't remember the last time someone asked my name. Albus. What is your name? Trolley Witch. I've forgotten. All I can tell you is that when the Hogwarts Express first came to be, Adeline Gamble herself offered me this job. Scorpius. That's 190 years. You've been doing this job for 190 years? Trolley Witch. These hands have made over 6 million pumpkin pasties. I've gotten quite good at them. But what people haven't noticed about my pumpkin pasties is how easily they transform into something else. She picks up a pumpkin pasty. She throws it like a grenade. It explodes. And you won't believe what I can do with my chocolate frogs. Never have I let anyone off this train before they have reached their destination. Some have tried. Sirius Black and his cronies, Fred and George Weasley, all have failed. Oh no. Because this train, it doesn't like people getting off. The Trolley Witch's hands transfigure into very sharp spikes. She smiles. So please retake your seats for the remainder of the journey. Albus. You are right, Scorpius. This train is magical. Scorpius. At this precise moment in time, I take no pleasure in being right. Albus. But I was also right about the Vatican. That's water down there. Time to try the cushioning charm. Scorpius. Albus, this is a bad idea. Albus. Is it? He has a moment's hesitation, then realizes the time for hesitation has passed. Too late now. 3, 2, 1. Moliere! He incants as he jumps. Scorpius. Albus! Albus! He looks down desperately after his friend. He looks at the approaching Trolley Witch, her hair wild, her spikes particularly spiky. Well, as fun as you clearly look, I have got to go after my friend. He pinches his nose. He jumps after Albus, panting as he goes. Moliere! And that's the end of Act 1, Scene 11. So, what do you think? I think that the boys were not doing the right thing. Yes, Albus is really wanting to get Cedric back, but he shouldn't be getting off the Hogwarts Express illegally. And so the Trolley Witch, being really, really crazy at the moment, was trying to get them to stop. And I feel like she had a right to do so, because I guess that's how the Hogwarts Express works. Don't you think, Eve?
Yeah.
What would you have done if you were Albus? And do you think that Scorpius and the Trolley Witch were right to try and stop Albus? Let me know in the comment section down below. And tune in next time for more awesome adventures with Anytime Storytime and her sweet pal E. Adios, amigos.
Bye.